I feel like at the end of the day, the recipe for you improving whatever it is that you want to improve is basically you just have to do stuff. Because I used to have this weird mentality where I thought that the only time I'm allowed to do something is once I become good at this specific thing that I'm trying to do. And now when I think about it, it's so dumb. Like, how does it even make sense? How can I become good at something without actually doing it and without actually going through the mistakes, going through the experience, without actually practicing it for a while? Because you are not meant to be good at a thing that you've just started. Like, it is going to be a period of time where you are going to have to learn and you are going to have to gain experience. And it's kind of like that with everything in life. And sure, there might be some exceptions. There are going to be people that are exceptionally gifted at like something specific for some reason, but that is not going to be the vast majority of people. Like, that is going to be a very small percentage of like the human population where there is a person that is exceptionally gifted at something by default. Most of us are going to have to learn whatever it is that we want to do, and we are going to have to practice. We are going to have to invest time into it. And only then, after investing time and actually doing this for a while, you can expect to gradually become better and then maybe gradually becoming good at something that you're trying to do. So yeah, this was an odd mentality that I used to have, and I feel like it was like very backwards because like it doesn't really make sense. And then when I actually finally figured out that it does not make sense and I actually started practicing, like, yeah, you start practicing something, you start doing it, and you're very bad at it, but then time goes by and you become kind of okay. And it's no longer all that embarrassing because, yeah, okay, I'm not good, but I'm also not awful. So you're kind of like in this middle space of it being good enough. So people stop paying attention to it and it's no longer an embarrassment. And then if you keep on figuring stuff out and if you keep on actively trying to improve, over time you get to the point where you're actually good at it and people start looking up to you and people start appreciating the fact that you're good at this thing. And then if you invest even more time into it and if you actually end up spending like a big part of your life doing something specific, you might become exceptional at this thing. You might excel at this specific thing that you're trying to learn. So everything is going to take time, and I feel like it is very silly to not do something just because you're not good at it, because you're not supposed to be. Like, you are going to have to invest time in anything meaningful that you're trying to achieve. Without that, nothing is really going to happen. I remember I used to have this experience with boxing, which is kind of like the experience I mostly gravitate towards when it comes to like these kind of examples, because this was already something that I did at an older age, and I kind of had this understanding already that you are expected to be bad at something that you're just starting. And I remember me being okay with being bad at this and me being okay with learning. And at the beginning, it was embarrassing. It sucked. People made fun of me a little bit. My trainers made fun of me a little bit because you're clumsy and you don't really have the ability to do shit and you're getting like whipped by fucking like teenagers. So it's an embarrassing experience at the beginning. But then some time goes by and you are starting to gradually figure shit out. You're improving your physical capabilities, you're improving your skills and your technique, and then eventually you'll become kind of okay at it. I mean, you're not great, but it's fine. It's not that bad. And then eventually you get to the point where you're okay, you know how to do this. You're not maybe like exceptionally good at it, but you're good enough. Like, you can compete with people, you can actually like spar with people. So yeah, like I feel like this is a process that everyone needs to learn. And every single person that is actually interested in doing something and actually does want to achieve something, you have to understand it is going to be a process. And I feel like a very good thing to learn is like this capability of learning, as weird as it sounds. So learning is a skill, and you need to be able to learn stuff to actually be able to do stuff, because otherwise you're just going to start something, you're going to be bad at it, and you're going to instantly stop because you're going to think that you're bad at this thing that you're trying to do. In reality, you just need time and practice. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.